Yeah, so if you can just bring him up. You're not live right now. I have a commercial. Okay. So now my feed is
Can you call my phone so I can communicate?
Wait, guys. Hello?
Hi.
I'm not going to be able to hear because the IFB is really short cord, so you need to communicate to Gary. Cause Gary, what do you need, Gary?
Can you call on my cell phone number 347-744-0757?
Yeah. I'll call Gary. Allison, you can hang up. I'm gonna call Gary.
Okay, bye.
Because otherwise it's not going to work out. Okay, 1 second. Hey, Monica. Hey, it's better now. Yeah, we are ready. We are
So
ready
do I need to even have this in?
No, just get rid of it. Okay, I'm taking an IFB and you have to tell me. You have to give me a count. Okay, you have to give me a countdown. We are ready to go live. Hello, Monica. Step up closer. No, step. Yes. Go.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into Lindell TV. My name is Allison Steinberg, and we are officially in the DC Live Hour. And today we have a very special episode for you as we will be navigating the streets of the swamp and going to talk to people who are here visiting outside of the White House. We are just out front of the gates of the White House today, going to talk to tourists, residents, whoever may be out here to see what they think of President Trump and all of the incredible work that he's done recently. I mean, let's talk about this trade deal with the EU. This is absolutely huge. This is massive. I know President Trump is very happy about this. He's saying it's the biggest trade deal yet, maybe on par with the China deal, but this one is absolutely huge. Basically, the U.S. had been getting 2% from the EU on all deals. Now, Trump has negotiated with the EU to make a 15% deal. They landed at 15%. So this is absolutely massive. We're going to be bringing in so much more money now, not to mention the hundreds of billions that are being invested into America by the EU. So this is huge. Lots of money coming in. As we know, the Democrats were crying foul. This was going to be the end of the country, the end of America. We were going to land ourselves in a recession with these tariffs that were announced on Liberation Day. Well, it seems that couldn't be further from the truth. If I remember correctly, Caroline Levitt actually said we've officially brought in over $300 billion since the tariffs have been implemented. So that is absolutely huge. I just want to know what's going to happen with that money. Is Trump going to issue checks to the American people? I don't know, maybe. Who could be mad about that? Leave it to the Democrats. I'm sure they could somehow find fault with that. But I think it's all very exciting and very promising for the future of America. And, an effort to make our country wealthy and prosperous. Short end of the stick, and that is no longer with President Trump in office with these trade deals that he has been implementing. As we know, there's also the August 1st deadline. There's still a number of countries that haven't come to the table yet to make a deal. Namely, we are waiting on Canada and Mexico. Those are two big ones. So we'll see what happens if they come to the table before the August 1st deadline. So we'll be looking out for that and keeping you abreast of any developments there. But in the meantime, let's go talk to the people and see what they think. Those are just my thoughts, but let's see what the people think. Hello. Hi, welcome to the White House. Would you like to do a quick interview?
Oh my goodness. No.
No? Just tell us what you think of the president. You think he's doing a good job?
No, I don't want to comment.
No? No comment. All right. How about you? What do you think?
About what?
President Trump, is he doing a good job?
Honestly, I got no. My mom has no permission. Sorry.
Oh, he's not allowed to comment. Okay. It seems like you wanted to, though. It's okay. Mom calls the shots. Hi. Welcome to the White House. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good. Where are you from?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting. Well, President Trump is currently in the EU. He just negotiated a big trade deal. Any thoughts on that?
I don't know enough about it, I'll be honest with you.
You don't know?
I don't know enough about it.
What do you have any feelings on President Trump? Do you like him or
No comment.
no comment? Okay. Well, thanks for being here. Have a great day. All right, no comment. Hi. How are you doing today?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Wow, we're getting just denied left and right out here. Hi, how are you guys today?
Hi, how are you?
Great, thank you. Welcome to the White House.
Yes, thank you.
Are you from DC?
No.
Where are you from?
We're from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, wow. Well, welcome to Washington. What do you think about the president? Do you think he's doing a good job?
No.
No. Why is that?
Government spending is bad.
Government spending is, well, he's trying to reduce the waste, fraud, and abuse, isn't he, with the Doge team?
He's trying to, but he's not actually getting it done.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Well, okay, so what should he be doing? What do you think?
I think that he should fire everybody in that building over there. I don't think there should be anybody in charge of all of these useless agencies. If he wants to get the Department of Education exterminated, then he should do that.
Okay, but he's drastically minimizing it, right?
Yes, I think harm reduction is good, but I think the ultimate goal is for it to be completely gone.
So how do you, like in your ideal situation, how would things be run?
I guess it's not completely in his control. There's only so much he can do, but it's not helpful to the person who actually introduced the ending of the Department of Education, Thomas Massey. It's not good to say things about him that aren't good, trying to ruin his re-election. I think that's really poor decision on his part. Thomas Massey is a great ally, not an enemy. So I would say that.
Okay, so since you mentioned Thomas Massey, what do you think about the Epstein situation?
About Trump specifically?
Yeah,
Or about all?
How it's all been unveiled, right? Obviously, it's a big issue to the MAGA base.
Yes.
We've sort of expected accountability. Trump initially came out and kind of bashed some of MAGA when they started asking questions. Now he's saying it's a Democrat hoax. Perhaps they've had access to this for a long time and have manipulated whatever's left of it. Thomas Massey is now calling for an investigation as soon as they're back from their August recess. What do you think of the whole handling of the entire
I would support that 1,000%, of course. I think it's all politics. Trump is being an amazing politician right now. That's what he's playing. He's playing politics with the Democrats. This is not a left or right issue. It's not a Democrat or Republican issue. This is a horrible crime. Horrible crimes that have been committed for so many people. Needs to totally be investigated. And if he made a promise, I don't know if he actually made a promise, but he told us that he would get this done, that they would release all these files and tell us who's all in it. And then now that Elon says, oh, Trump's in the files, and now he's completely done a 180. Ultimately, I don't trust them whatsoever, and it makes me really sad.
Okay, so do you actually think Trump is in there and that's why he's withholding?
I don't know. I wouldn't know the answer to that, but he's not making himself look good.
Okay.
If someone makes a claim like that, the best thing to do is to prove that the claim is wrong. For him to completely shut it out and then call his supporters stupid and say that they need to get over it, that is not the correct way to do that. And that is an establishment thing, something that he said he was going to fight against. That is an establishment thing to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think it would, behoove everyone to just release everything in its entirety, and I do hope we see that because that is something he actually talked about.
Yeah.
It was sort of a campaign promise, I would even go so far to say. So I do hope we see resolve there. I do want to ask you one last thing about the trade deals going on. Obviously, Trump has implemented these tariffs now, encouraging all these countries to come to the table, make a deal. The left said this was going to be the end of the country. We were going to go into a massive recession. I don't think that's actually the case. It seems like we're actually doing well with the tariffs. We've actually brought in $300 billion since implementing the tariffs.
Yes.
What do you think about that? Any thoughts?
Yeah. So personally, tariffs to me are a moral and an ethical issue. I believe in free trade. So that is something that ultimately is against free trade. I think that as an individual, individuals make actions, and those individuals should be able to act with
opportunity to sit in this fantastic ballroom, which is absolutely incredible, and to start talking about some of the issues that are most pressing in your country, in my country, and in particular, we've had the opportunity to talk about the situation in Gaza and the intolerable situation, including images of starvation. And I think both of us know that we have to get to that ceasefire, and we have to increase humanitarian aid in. And thank you for what you've already been doing, are doing, and are committed to, because without you, this would not be capable of resolution. And I think that if we can work not just on the pressing issues of the ceasefire, but also on this issue of getting humanitarian aid in at volume, at speed, and then we've discussed a plan for what then happens afterwards. I think we can do our very best to alleviate what is an awful situation at the moment. So thank you very much for the discussion we've had so far and the discussion we're about to continue on that really important issue. But it's fantastic to be here. Thank you for your hospitality and to see this amazing golf course. I'll invite you to a football ground at some stage, and we can exchange sports.
It's been great being with you, and thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. And you've done a fantastic job with regard to the trade deal. You know, they wanted